this is Kurt ASMR. I hope you're doing really well today. So in today's video, I finally reached 200 videos published, and it's a nice milestone. I've actually deleted a couple of videos which didn't do very well when I was first starting out, but for all intents and purposes, this is my 200th video. And I just want to thank you guys for all your support, and subscribing and liking and commenting, hint hint if you haven't already. And yeah, just your support means a lot to me. I really love the fact that we have a nice little community. So because I'm crazy, I decided that I thought it would be fun to tap on 200, tap and scratch on 200 random items. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be able to spend too long on each item because otherwise this video is going to be really, really long. It's going to be long anyway, so strap yourselves in. And my desk looks nice and clean, but what you can't see off to the side is a big pile of stuff. I look like one of those hoarder people, and yeah, it's not a good look. It's kind of scary, the pile of stuff that I've got to tap and scratch on, and I had a nightmare trying to get the right count for 200 items. And just bear in mind there will be some repetition. There's going to be, you're going to see multiple cardboard things, multiple plastic things. I actually don't have that much stuff. I was struggling to find 200 things to tap and scratch on that were random, that weren't repeating themselves. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep talking to a minimum, but I will talk. So anyway, again, thank you guys, and let's get on with it. I'm just going random. Okay, first item is my Yeti Mic Box. I bought my Yeti mic a few months after I started my ASMR journey. And it's done me proud so far, although the cable's very sensitive, so my Yeti Mic Box next, which is keeping with the microphone theme. This is my mic cover. Scratch on this, so scratch on it, I'll put it on the mic. Can't believe I've done 200 videos, that's crazy. Days of the year, and I've shut my window just because it's noisy. It's a busy time of day. It's probably going to be night time when I finish. It's like early evening. I'm hoping to at least film this in one night. Okay, that's my fluffy mic cover. Next is my French, complete French Collins easy learning dictionary. I haven't been reading this as much as I should, and I've just dived back into it recently to refresh on my grammar. I've been learning French. I hate French grammar. I find it really difficult, but this book actually makes it quite easy. It explains things well. So I really need to, excuse me, that was my chair. I really need to get back into this. My French dictionary. Okay, next it's my MacBook Pro, which it's quite heavy actually. I bought this back in 2020, I believe, when my old one, which I'd had for I guess like 9 or 10 years, just finally gave up. I don't need a new one for a few years because these are expensive, but it's itchy nose, excuse me. Oh, I think my hay fever's been quite bad today. If I can open it, it's nothing exciting. I don't want it to turn on, so. And then, this is my MacBook case. I bought this on Amazon. I think it's like a Romanian company or something. But it's been a really amazing, just protective case for my MacBook Pro. I actually had to cut there because I just wanted to get my MacBook out of the way because it's big and bulky. Alright, speaking of big and bulky, here's my suitcase, a little baby suitcase. Can't even get it in the frame. This is IT luggage from Primark, so this is like my carry-on. Let me show you. Carry-on luggage. That's my favourite. Okay. Alright, next, this is a random card that came with another suitcase saying that the suitcase is TSA approved. used this much because I've been trying to get through another one, which is going to be, might pop up later. No spoilers. Okay. Oh, my hands are so sweaty, they're sticking to this bowl, it's so warm. Okay, it's yeah, Melon Crush body spray. Alright, next. This is a frisbee. I used to play ultimate frisbee when I was at university, and this is the frisbee that I kept from that. I kept it with visions of playing frisbee with various people on various beaches, but I didn't get to the beach as much as I thought after I graduated. So it's just kind of like a weird souvenir. I did enjoy playing ultimate frisbee. I wasn't great, but it's quite a popular sport with universities here in the UK, and I think in the USA as well. I don't know about Canada or any other countries, but this is my my ultimate frisbee. I'm going to throw that, or will I? Wait, I'm going to throw it over here. Oh, okay, that was loud, so I had to cut there. Okay, next. There's another cardboard. This is an empty razor blade box. The blades, I haven't barely used any of them, but the plastic holder fell out and is sort of in my toiletries storage. I have like a storage bag for toiletries that I don't need. They say you're supposed to replace these very regularly, but I'm really bad for replacing my razor blades. I tend to hang on to the same one for ages. So that's my razor blades. There's a pack of 12. Okay. Well, that should keep me going. So, okay. Next, this is so random. This is a little insert of the watch box for my Seconda watch, with a little sort of instruction card that tells you to go to their website to find the instructions. The actual box just fell apart. It's one of those spring-loaded, you know, like a watch box, and it just fell apart, but I kept this foam thing. If I travel, and it's just a bit of extra protection, so this is just a very random thing that I kept, and I have used it when I've been travelling. Because I take a lot of my watches when I'm travelling. I take more than one, because I can't decide what to wear. So that is my watch protector. Random piece of fabric. Alright, next. I told you this was random. This is Bird's original custard powder. We like custard here in the UK with desserts, so with like hot puddings and things, you make up some custard. You kind of make it with sugar and sugar and milk. I can't remember. It's a good. This is nearly full. I only tend to like custard during the winter time because it's like obviously you heat it up. So I mean, you can buy ready-made custard. You could just sort of heat up in a pot. But this is like the OG. That's the top, and it's like a sort of. I think this is actually. The actual seal is still on top, but it's like a pink powder. Apparently it's a secret recipe, so. But this is not going to get used for a long time because we're right in the height of summer. And I'm sweating like a pig, okay. Epsom salts. So I bought the these up. I like the odd bath every now and then when I'm stressed, or I've actually injured my ankle recently. And I had to buy an ankle support for that. I was just not looking properly. I was like working out on a like a yoga block, doing squats on a yoga block, and it kind of slipped anyway. I've strained my ankle. I don't think I've sprained it. I've strained it. And ice is good for that. So, but yeah, Epsom salts to help relax. I think I need to use those up because it's kind of like half full. Yeah. Okay, what next? I'm just going to go blind. Okay. Speaking of workouts, this is dumbbells, RTP dumbbells box. I have 3 sets of these for home workouts. I decided against using an actual dumbbell because it's like the kind of like that rubbery texture. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't make a good sound. It barely makes any sound. And this is a 2 kilogram one. I don't know what that is in pounds. Okay. Alright, next. What's there? Okay, alright, this is one of my watch boxes. River Island. It's just kind of like a fun fashion watch. I've had this one for a long time now. Maybe about 6 or 7 years. I'm going to do a watch video later, so I'm not going to go into this too much, but it looks like that. It's like a sort of fun fashion watch. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't light up, but it's just a fun watch. And I do still wear this every now and then, but I haven't worn it as much lately. I had to get a new strap because the strap was cheap and nasty and fell apart, so I got a nice new brown strap. But yeah, anyway, new watch video coming soon. Alright, next. This is Airwick Warm Apple Crumble Limited Edition Bathroom Air Freshener. It really does smell like it's like a Christmassy holiday smell. So it's a bit of a strange thing to spray in the height of summer. No, I'm not going to spray this because it's going to be weird. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. Not a big fan of artificial sprays anyway, but I'd rather just like open a window and clean things. But hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. My nail brush from Botanics, which is a Boots brand. It's all dry. Let's dry it out. So yeah, it's my nail brush. I like to use bar of soap and swish it into a bar of soap and then get under my nails to get them extra clean. I hate when my nails get really dirty, So I actually tried to take this when I go on vacation as well, because I like to have clean nails, and sometimes I let them get long as an ASM artist. So okay. This is just one of these storage baskets that you have in your bathroom, like a wicker basket effect. Got these out and put them in the bathroom, and I barely barely use them. I put like one thing in them. So I think they're going to go back in storage, and I'm probably going to give them to a charity shop because I kind of like have, my toiletries are just all there to grab really. And I have a bag, like a wash bag with everything that I need in, so I don't have a lot of stuff that I keep in the bathroom. I tend to keep a lot of stuff like half in the bedroom, half in the bathroom, depending on, it just works out well for me in my sort of getting ready routine. Like I keep my sunblock in my bedroom because I put that on sort of at a later stage of getting ready, and I don't have a lot of stuff, in the bathroom, shower gels and stuff like that. Just sit by my bathtub when I have a shower. So. Makes quite a nice sound though. Okay. I'm going to have a major tidy up. What am I going to do? This is going to get ridiculous. Okay. Alright, next this is some post-it notes. I'd just like to point out that I don't keep post-it notes in the bathroom. This is random. I'm quite a visual person though. I do like putting post-it notes up sort of above my desk or on my computer screen. I do like that. Although I get annoyed because these like curl up sometimes, which is really irritating. I've actually got so irritated by them curling up that I've been known to like write what I need on the back on the other side and then sellotape them on the other side to my screen so that they curl the right way. Yes, I am crazy, like I said. Come on, I can't be the only one that does that. Come on. Please, somebody comment that you've done that as well. Okay. Alright, next. Oh, there's a big avalanche of stuff here, you see. Okay, this is an old Bluetooth speaker, bless, from a brand called iClever. I think I got this on Amazon many years ago. And I used to like listening to the Bluetooth, like, music and podcasts while I was cooking in the kitchen. But then my fiance bought me some Bluetooth earphones, and that was that really. I used those, and this has been in storage. I had to clean this because it was covered in dust in storage, and it was gross. And I think that I used to work with my Samsung, and then when I got an iPhone, iPhone just didn't like it, just wouldn't connect. Probably because Apple want you to buy their own Bluetooth speakers, and they don't want to connect to some cheap non-Apple device. That would be my thinking. So, yeah, it's my Bluetooth speaker. Okay, next. Lucky dip. Actually, I'm going to go big. I'm going to cut it because I want to get something big. Of course, what everyone needs during the height of summer, as it is here, is a radiator. This is like a little mini radiator I have on when I don't want to heat the whole apartment up. My bedroom actually does get quite cool in winter, so I just pop this on and it takes a while to heat up, but then it gets nicely warm after a couple of hours or so. But we had a cool summer up to a point, and now it's really hot. But yeah, it's like an oil-based radiator that you plug in. So, yeah, there's a little thermostat on the side there. Told you this was random. Okay. Hello. Okay. Okay, that's a radiator. Alright, sorry about all these cuts. Sorry about all these cuts. Yeah, it's just, you have to put away the bulky items. This is my Bluray Player, which is an LG, which I've had for probably quite a long time. And again, when I got this out of storage, I found out that the remote control had stopped working, and I don't know whether to just get a new one because the firmware isn't working. But this, I think this, yeah, it just didn't seem to want to work. So it has an interesting sort of carbon fibre-y design on top. I still like my physical media, but I've been watching a lot of streaming the last couple of years, and I don't really want to set up a home video system until I bought my own place. I'm trying to live like a minimal life until I do that, because I don't know. But I will put on one of my Blu-rays and DVDs every now and then. But I watch a lot of YouTube as well. So. But this was nice. It was very quiet, and I had a few Blu-rays, and it watched many a movie on it. For a few years anyway. So, and I think it was very good value too. Next, this is my favourite cereal. This is the M&S one, but it's essentially Special K red berries. I was watching a documentary on Sandringham, the royal residence, and apparently the Queen's favourite cereal was Special K, but I don't think she was a red berries girl. I think she was just a normal Special K. See, I have the red berries and then I add raspberries to it, which is silly really, but these ones aren't fresh. But yeah, no, I love the red berries. Special K. Special K's quite expensive though. So the own brand ones usually are a little bit cheaper. Sometimes they're a lot cheaper. And I think they put in less of the red berries to make it cheaper. But yeah, I like it. But it doesn't fill you up, so I add like blueberries, I add yogurt, flaxseed, sometimes maple syrup, or honey. But yeah, that is my favourite cereal. A yoga mat. This is the same brand as my dumbbells, Opti. Just got it in my local supermarket. It's pink, looks like that. So I do a lot of at-home workouts, body weight exercises, and a lot of them are on the floor, cool ones. So the only trouble is the little sort of textured bits tend to fall off, and my trainers are quite sharp on the bottom, so they tend to scrape them off. Which is annoying. Yeah, that's my yoga mat. Okay. Next. Okay, this might be loud. This is my old toolbox. I've actually had this since I was a student, which was a long time ago. I was sharing a house and the other people weren't that into fixing things and I was, so I'm going to cut it because I'm going to open this and show you what's inside, and it's going to be loud when it opens. Okay, that's my toolbox. It has all the usual stuff except the drill bit's gone because the handle on the drill bit was rubber and it just deteriorated and went all sticky and kind of rotted away, so I threw it away. So all these drill bits I don't use, and pliers sometimes I use to fix things, and the wrench type thing. I don't use the tape measure or the spirit level because I've got my own sort of tape measure in my bedroom which I use to measure things when I need to. So yeah, that's just a random toolbox, but I keep it for the things that I do use every now and then. So I'm going to close this again. Okay, that's closed. Sorry if you can hear the neighbours around. Loud time of day. can't see. This is my film camera. It's like a Pentax, like an old 35mm film camera. Opens like that. And I don't think there's any film in it at the moment. No, there isn't. The last time I used the film, actually a friend of mine who's from Germany, she bought me a black and white film, and it took me a long time to use up, but I got some nice photos from it, and some are just awful. There's no two ways around it. That the fine line between that film looking great and looking awful, and I crossed it many times. And I brought this on like some of my photo shoots when with my normal professional camera, but I often just forget to use it, and it means the client is not going to see these until I get the film developed. And I tell you what I really want. I want oh gosh, what's not the Polaroid, Instax. I want an Instax. Been meaning to get one for a while. I saw one in an Urban Outfitters once in America. I don't regret not buying it, actually. I wish I'd bought it. That's just the cover there. This counts as one item. I'm not counting it as two. Okay, next. Duct tape. Or we call it gaffer tape in the UK as well. It's to do with, like, electricians are known as gaffers, especially in the film industry, I think. I use this for all sorts, fixing things. It's so useful. I used a lot of it when I was making my cosplay. I went to a Comic Con a couple of years ago. I'd love to get back into going to Comic Cons doing cosplay, but it's a lot of time and effort. But yeah, I really want to get back into that. I got some ideas for cosplays I want to do, if I can pull them off. So. Duct tape. Okay, let's not spend too long on that one. Alright, next, this is Bubble Bath to the Moon and Back by Cousins Creations. This is actually quite low. I've actually used a good chunk of this when I have had a bath. It smells really nice. Oh, it's one of these lids. Yeah, it's very nice actually, yeah. I need to use this up though. Again, I'm not really a bath person, I'm more of a shower person. I'm going to need a cold shower after today because it's really hot. Alright, next. See, there's a big sort of Jenga of stuff that if I pull one thing out, the whole lot's going to go. These are my toothbrush replacement, sonic replacement heads from Superdrug Pro Care. 3 of them. They're different colours, but I don't know what the differences are. Is it the bristles? I don't know. Because I replaced one quite well fairly recently, is why there's 3 as opposed to 4, and it's still going okay. They're not going outward like that on my replacement. So. Okay, that's my toothbrushes. Alright, next, this is speaking of like cosplay and stuff, this is the wig I wore when I was in Oscar A from Demon Slayer. There's like a blue highlights in his hair. That was just the wig instructions, so I'm counting that as one item, I think. I love Demon Slayer. I haven't seen a massive amount of anime, but I've just started Spy Family. So I'm enjoying Spy Family at the moment. Got any recommendations, let me know. So that's a NOS case. Wig. Alright, next. It's a pizza cutter. I tend not to use these because I just don't. I might use them for cakes actually, if it's a tricky cake to cut or it's in an awkward tin or something. But pizza cutters tend not to use anymore. I think when you go to Domino's, I don't get a lot of takeaway pizzas, but when you do, they're sort of kind of pre-sliced, aren't they? So, and if I'm buying like a frozen pizza or a chilled pizza from the supermarket, I'll just use a knife and fork because it's just me that's eating the whole thing. So, but I still keep it in case I need it for like, yeah, cakes and things like that. So, okay. All right, next. This is I bought this recently. Actually, this is freeze gel for my ankle. So I strained my left ankle working out. It's like a blue gel like that. Oh, that smelled quite potent. Don't know what's in it. Hope it works. Okay, next. I have a desk full of stuff. What's this? Okay. This is a travel jar. I tend not to use this unless I'm going away for a long time. It's good for like maybe creams. If you have a lot of vitamin supplements, it's quite good. I usually use smaller little tubs for vitamin supplements though, and keep them separate so I know what's what. But it's a handy little travel jar for like moisturising cream and things like that. It's good. Again, I tend to buy little travel jars of moisturising cream, so next, we keep moving back in the kitchen. It's a whisk. I use this every now and then if I'm baking cakes. I haven't done any baking for ages and it's making me so sad because I love baking. I just go through phases with baking. And I really want to bake something. I need to Google like summer cake recipes. We'd like to be whisked. Yeah. What shall I bake? Okay, this is a plastic box for the first swatch that I bought, which is called a Blue Boost. I actually broke this case because it's not a very good case. It's quite cheap. I just the hinges kind of snapped when I was opening it. But I wouldn't use this anyway. I've got like a separate box for my watches. So swatch there. Again, I'm not going to talk too long about watches because I have a whole video about my watch collection coming out. And if you haven't seen my previous one, it's very popular, so check that out. Okay. Right, next is this is Travel Tea Tree Oil Face Wash. This is from Superdrug as well. It's really cute. I use this when I go travelling because I love to have a separate face wash. It's just good if you don't want. I've got two other face washes, like an Aloe Vera and a CeraVe one. I use one morning, one evening. But this one, if I just want sort of one in, just an all-day one, this will do me. If I'm travelling, I often travel for work for a couple of days on end, so it's cute. Next, this is there's something in here. Shall we do? Let's do the what's in here first. Okay, this is a so if I have a big bulky bottle, I like to decant it into one of these. The only issue is that if you decant and you empty this and then you put a different fragrance in, it can get a bit of a weird mix. But actually, usually it's not too bad. Oh, what is that? I can't even tell what that was that I've had in there. Oh, it actually smells like it's Bad Boy. Moschino Bad Boy, which is a really strong rose, spicy rose fragrance, which is good for winter. I decanted that, and that's very strong. So if I put like a summery fragrance in there next time, it might be a bit weird. Oh dear. I might have to. I might just decant. If I go to America again, I might decant. It's Toy Boy, not Bad Boy. Bad Boy is Carolina Herrera. Toy Boy is Moschino. Excuse me. But they are very handy again for travelling. Very cute. Nice blue colour there. Sea and Suds. This was a shrimp place in Alabama that I went to with my fiance, and you get a free cup when you buy drinks. So I use this as a storage little thing. So. So that's, yeah, Sea and Suds in Gulf Shores, Alabama. We had shrimp. I think it was the first time I'd had like a real proper like plate of shrimp where you crack them open and you eat the meat. And yeah, it was a nice experience. Nice seafood as well. This is Aloe Vera Gel, which is basically almost full for when you've caught the sun. But I try not to catch the sun because I've got really sensitive skin. And although I went out last week. A shower, so I hadn't put sunblock on. I had to go to the store, and yeah. I might try some on my neck actually. Let's see. Oh, doesn't smell of anything, so. But yeah, aloe vera gel. But if you do get burnt, apparently it's very good. So, oh, I bought this in Malta actually. I bought it in Malta. Yeah, so it's handy. Okay. Here's something from my childhood. I'm not really one for keeping things, but this is like a little box. It's like a holographic box. I used to really hard to see, but it's a ship. Can you see that? You just got the light then. It's a ship, like a hologram. Like, yeah. Back in the days when holograms were like a big thing, and it's just a little cute little box. There's nothing in it. Yeah. But this is just a little childhood thing that I used to keep as decoration, and I've hung on to it. This is a little stationary metal container. Since I was a student, maybe. Oh, I might have upgraded actually after I graduated. And I used to keep a ton of pens in it because I in my work, you know, you go to events and you get given loads of free pens, and it just got ridiculous the amount of pens in there. Like obviously keep ones that I buy as well. So this reminds me of those cows you get in Switzerland. This is the Bluray Player that we saw earlier. This is the remote control that doesn't work anymore. I love remote control sounds though. I love that as a trigger. Bluray remote control. More stationery. This is a jar full of paper clips. And maybe the odd other random thing, but yeah, paper clips. I think I've done this before. It's nice rummaging sound. Quite loud. It's loud as well. Sorry. I think it's actually. Sorry. It's actually satisfying to run your hand through it, but for ASMR it's a little bit loud. Okay, next. This is my Positive Vibes candle, which is pretty much burnt down to the bottom. It's like a really nice, uplifting citrus candle. It still lights though, so I'm still lighting it, so I'm not ready to throw it away. I don't know what happens when they get to the bottom. They just burn and burn until they go out. I guess it's not ready yet. Again, I've not really been in the mood to light candles in summer. It tends to be in winter, even if this is like a summery scent. Perhaps even more so, because it then gives me like a summery feel. I have 2 summery candles, and one is citrus bergamot, which is a new one, but it doesn't smell that strong, so. Okay. That is my Positive Vibes candle, and I'm sending you positive vibes. Okay. Next, got another travel bottle with a label scraped off. It's a squeezy one. So I tend to use this for like conditioner, shampoo, things like that. Again, these are great when you don't want to take a big bottle of shampoo. Sanitizer, another little cute hand sanitizer I just bought recently. Cuticura. I got this from a store called Body Care, which does lots of like cheap pharmaceutical stuff. I have this in my pocket, or like, yeah, trying to keep a little one in my pocket. Because I travel a lot on trains and things like that, and you never know where people have been touching those trays that come down and stuff, so yeah. Actually did have a cold earlier this year and it wasn't very nice. I think I got it off a bus. What are you going to do? It happens. So it's yeah, it doesn't smell of anything, it's just nice, clean. Sanitizer, okay. Next, this is some porcelain. This is one of my mugs, which again is in storage because I have other mugs which I sort of in my rotation. Why? I love this one, it's really nice. I should bring this back. I'm struggling for space. I used to have a bigger place, and then the landlady sold up, and I'm in a smaller place. That's the reality, and I'm desperately trying to buy my first place. Saving up for that. But this is beautiful. This is from Sainsbury's. Just a nice sort of, almost like, reminds me of like Coco Amore in Scotland or something, but I think it's just like a fictional scene. It's beautiful. My favourite mug has New York on it. I did a mug collection video fairly early on, and my favourite one has New York, and I have one with Paris on it as well. And I've never been to New York, but I don't know why, but I just love this mug. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that I need to go to New York soon. I've been to Paris twice, but I haven't, only just for weekends, and I've not done all the stuff in Paris. I pretty much just went up the Eiffel Tower. Here's another body spray. This is Coco Amore. It was on discount and I was really curious about it. Again, I've done a video with all these body sprays. This has gold bits in it and I just use it before bed. It's very sweet. Yeah, very sweet. It's like a cacao flavoured and scented. And yeah, when I wake up in the morning, I notice that my chest is covered in gold and wherever else I've sprayed it as well. It's a nice smell. It's quite sweet for summer, but I'm just trying to get through it because it's not my favourite, but it's very nice. I'm just a sucker for these like clearance things. I'm just into scents and fragrances, and yeah, because there's Coco Amore. I'm gonna have to have a desk tidy soon because it's getting a bit. Excuse me, it's getting a bit busy over here. Next we've got extra strong foil, which was in my cosplay stuff box, so I must have used it for something. But I can't for the life of me think what it might have been to do with the eyes or something. I honestly cannot remember. But I bought it especially for... I'm going to use tinfoil for baking as well. But yeah, that's it. I don't know what I used this for. It might... I don't know. Was it the eyes? Eyes or something to do like... I was making clay. Like moulding clay for eyes and ears and noses, and the clay is very heavy. Actually, I should have used something lighter like plastic for the eyes, because the eyes kept like falling off, and I kept having to get the guys to like the cosplay hospital, as they call it at Comic Con, to repair the stuff. So anyway, it's always handy to have. So, how are we for time? Okay, travel mouthwash, Pro Care. Used it all, but I'm sure I'll get through it. Going on holiday to France soon, so probably use this up there. I tend to use alcohol-free mouthwash, but this one is an alcohol one, but it doesn't bother me. I don't drink alcohol, and if I drink alcohol I'm allergic to it. It makes my skin go funny, but alcohol in mouthwash is fine. Yeah. I actually tend to just do mouthwash on a weekend. I do floss every day and most evenings as well, but I will do mouthwash more on a weekend just to sort of limit the amount that I'm using. Okay. Alright, next, let's get away from toiletries. Let's do... This is my favourite handwriting pen. I use this pen almost exclusively to write to-do lists. I've got one in use at the moment, but I found this bargain 5-pack for an absolute bargain of £2.92, when normally you could pay like a few pounds for two. They come in 2 packs. But I've been using these since I was a teenager, I'm not joking. I don't know why, but I just found they were great for writing to-do lists. It's called Beer-All handwriting. I don't know if you have this brand in the USA or Canada, or something similar, but they're very good. So, okay. Next, this is my tin of Yorkshire tea. I like to drink tea in the evening, sort of mid-evening, when I'm watching Box. But you can buy Yorkshire Tea in like the UK, in the English section of a lot of supermarkets in different countries as well, especially like America. So yeah, there's actually not many in them. I actually cut there so I could have a look, and there's not many. There's maybe like 10 or 15 tea bags left, so in a week or so I'll probably need to fill up the box again. So that's my Yorkshire Tea. Okay. Next is my moisturising hand cream from Nivea with natural almond oil and shea butter. I love this stuff because in winter I get really dry, chapped skin, so but I still put it on in summer every now and then as well. So that's my hand cream. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to cut while I tidy up. Okay, where were we? Had to have another tidy up. Next item. These are my normal sunglasses. They're like aviator style, like that. So it's the closest I'll get to a face reveal. I have prescription glasses I need for driving, for seeing distances. But yeah, these are my aviators. I think I got them from Next. So, yeah, pretty simple. I won't spend too long on those. This is very important to me, this cylinder, this container, because it has my coffee in it. That sounds quite nice too. So it's like a sort of plastic lid. And I use ground coffee in a cafetiere. I don't know if you can see that, maybe just. It's fairly full. I bought this maybe last week. And this is called, I think it's called Lazy, is it like Lazy Weekend? I normally get the Italian style. There's like a French and Italian style, but yeah, it's called Lazy Weekend. It's nice, it's smooth, it's yeah, the French one or the Italian one's my favourite because that's a bit stronger. But it's nice to mix it up every now and then. Oh, that smells so good. It's waking me up a bit. Sorry, that was my chair. So that is my current coffee of choice. This is very random. Oh, we have a chain reaction happening here. Okay, this is my bedroom fan. This keeps me going when I'm working from home. It's quite loud though, so I can't have it on at night, which is really annoying. And when it does get hot, that's really annoying because the noise just. I like to fall asleep with like ASMR, but the noise of this, for some reason, I find really loud and annoying. But during the day, when I'm working, it doesn't bother me because there's like other noise going on, and there's like little buttons on here for the functions. So that is my, I say small, but for this video it's quite big, bedroom fan. Oh no, we have a tangle situation. Oh no, I need to cut. Wow, how did that even happen? How did those tangles even happen? Alright, next, this looks a bit sinister. It's not a hook for a pirate, it's actually a belt holder, so it hangs in your wardrobe and you can put your belts on like that. Again, I don't use this. It's in storage because I actually keep my clothes in here, but it gets quite damp in this in this flat, so I tend not to keep too much stuff. And my belts I just tend to keep in a drawer at the moment, so I don't have that many belts. I used to have quite a lot, and then I scaled down and threw some away, gave some away to charity shops. So, but it is handy to have if you've got a lot of belts. And I used to have like an open wardrobe as well, where you just used to grab your shirts, and this used to be hanging on the end, so yeah. But they are quite handy to have, like if you've got a lot of belts and you want to organise your wardrobe. I do like a sort of clean look, so will that balance, or is that gonna... Okay, that's cool. Alright, next. This is a piece of cardboard, and I don't know actually what it was for, possibly for the vacuum cleaner I bought. Like a shark vacuum cleaner. I don't know, something quite fragile. I just had a lot of either really loud people go past my flat, or the guy upstairs is listening to something on TV and singing badly. Honestly, no idea what this was for, but I think possibly a Hoover or something. I don't know. Interesting shape. It's like a sort of ancient city or something. I don't know. I do not know. This is going to sit there for... Is that going to fall? It's going to fall off. I'm going to put it on my bed, which is over here. Next we have a Star Wars figure. Rogue One. I think maybe my sister... Wow, that's my stomach, and I just ate. My sister buys me these as like stocking fillers. I think she might have bought me this one. I don't even have this on display because I don't have much space at the moment. And yeah, I found it hard to be a die-hard Star Wars fan recently because there's just so much content to consume, and I don't have Disney Plus at the moment. Life got crazy and I couldn't keep up with everything. Just have Netflix at the moment. Again, I consume a lot of YouTube, so, and yeah, that's obviously Jyn Erso in her Jeddah gear. It's a cute little figure, actually. It's cute. I like the artwork as well. That's cute. Alright, next, some fabric scratching. This is a tie which I wear for formal occasions. It's like a blue collar with like a kind of pink design on. This in a darker coloured as well, with a similar kind of like a floral pattern. And often if I'm going to like a wedding or something, I can never decide whether to wear light or dark. I think I wore this. We had a formal dinner at a work event a few weeks ago. I think I went with this one. I think I did. Okay, it's a tie. Next, this is my Ice Dive Aftershave Splash. My fiance bought me this for Christmas, and it's really nice. It's like really aquatic. Yeah, very nice. I actually liked it so much. I bought the Eau de Toilette recently, and that's a really good one for like, I wear it after I've worked out, and it's really refreshing, especially in summer, but you can wear it year round. But yeah, it's been around quite a long time. I think it's been around since 2001, this fragrance, and it's really nice, just really nice and sporty. like it as an aftershave, it's really nice. See, I've used quite a fair bit. Very nice indeed. Okay. Next, I'll buy biodegradable anti-bac wipes. I use these for cleaning actually surfaces like this table, and you can buy mini ones that are good for taking on the train. Although I bought like there's an aloe vera flavour and flavour scent, and that's quite sticky. But they've been handy when you've been on the train and someone's spilt all their crap all over the tray and you have to give it a clean. I hate that. But yeah, these are good just for like anti-backing series, and I like to wipe my computer keyboard. I clean my bedroom usually once a week, but I go all out so that it's nice for at least a few days. Like I'll even like hoover my keyboard, and not on my MacBook Pro, just on my PC keyboard, just to keep things a bit clean. So it's a little loud. Okay. Right, next. Oh, this is actually the pouch that my has my oh god, what are they called? Resistance bands. I bought these 3 resistance bands, and I use them for our own workouts, and you get 3. You get like a light, a medium, and a heavy level of resistance. And this is the sort of the pouch that they come in. So yeah. And okay, so that's that. This is an adapter as a travel adapter. I believe this is for the USA. This is one where you can actually twist them so that they work in different countries, but I can't remember yet. Oh gosh, I can't even. For use in UK. What? I don't know. I think that's USA, isn't it? And Europe is the round ones. Travel adapter anyway. I have lots of these. I've been in situations where I haven't had enough, and that's because I have quite a few gadgets and things, so it's nice to have to be prepared. So I have a good stash of these. This is America. This is USA definitely. So I use these when I go see my other half. Handy. Okay. Next, another rando wardrobe item. This is a tie. This is actually a tie rack, which I don't use at all because I actually used to have quite a lot of ties. I kind of used to wear them for fun as kind of like a fashion statement, and had a lot from charity shops and things, and then just stopped using them. I stopped having as many. I just have like a selection now. But yeah, it's like a tie rack, so if you're someone who has lots of ties, this would be very useful. I might get rid of this actually. Take this to a charity shop. It's quite a nice sound. I'm sure I've used this in a random items video before. I'm pretty sure that I have. Oh, I'm running out of space now. This is my current. Easy. Oh, shh. Okay. This is my random. Not random. This is my clippers for my beard and my head. Because I don't have any hair, so I just clip my head and I shave it. I just go Vin Diesel, and yeah. But yeah, I use this for my beard as well. So, and the brand is Philips. I actually dropped the guard and broke the guard, and I bought you can buy a new one because I didn't have that size. That size is the perfect one for me. Because at first I nearly bought a brand new razor, but because those teeth got stuck inside the holes when I dropped it, but I managed to prise them out, and so I saved myself some money. So, but this works really well, and I've had this a few years now, so I don't know if you're supposed to replace them every few years, but I feel like I've replaced mine when they've just, not been as sharp anymore. Let's even get another couple of years out of this one, maybe. But it's a nice design, it's slick, it works, and it's not too heavy as well in your suitcase when you're travelling. So. Alright, next is this. It's like a fedora hat. I used to wear these all the time, and they're actually great when it's really sunny to keep the sun off your neck. I know it's very hipsterish, but I just kind of got bored with this look. But it's literally to keep the sun off my neck, but I don't know, I need an alternative. I don't want to wear a baseball cap backwards. But I might have to do that, but I might get I have a trilby type hat as well, but it doesn't have a wide rim on the back, so I'm really not a hot weather person. I don't tan, I just burn. I have very fair skin, as you can see. So it's a nice hat. Be good for like a film noir. It has like the ribbon on the side there, so that is that. This is very random. This is a load of vampire's teeth. Of course it is. What? Of course, because I bought them to do a Halloween video last year where I read from Dracula. I don't think I'll do a Halloween. I won't dress up or anything, but I might do something like trying. If Starbucks do like a pumpkin spice new drink or a cake or something, I might do a try. Just trying that and see what it's like, and with a whisper ramble. Do you guys like Halloween videos? I feel like mine haven't done that well, so. But I just bought these random teeth, and you get that like this glue with them. You have to glue them on, so. Crazy. Okay, next, this is one of those fragrance sample cards from Superdrug. Still smells a bit. I think I sprayed on a fragrance called Issey Miyake Intense. I've never owned an Issey Miyake fragrance, but I keep coming back to this one. They keep putting it on offer, but it's it feels like more of a fall winter fragrance, although it has that freshness at the top. And they put it on for like a very good offer, like £26 for a 75ml. Then I'll take the offer off, and then it'll come back. But it's a very good value, and it keeps wearing me down. But I've got lots of fragrances. I actually bought some, and I'm going to do a fragrance video soon for my latest haul of fragrances. At the moment, I'm good, because I like to enjoy what I have as well, even though I am a collector. I have about 29, 30 at the moment, so that's that. Right, next, it's more cardboard. This is my Wellman vitamin supplements. That's David Gandy on the front there. So, multivitamin. They're like a brown colour and they have a weird brown coating on them. And it gets on your fingers if your fingers are too sweaty. They have a weird brown coating on them. They have lots of vitamins. You can see all the stuff on the back that they have there. So, does supplements work? I don't know. Does anyone know if they work or not? I know you're supposed to really get your nutrients from your food. I know that. So that's my Wellman vitamins. Alright, next, another little travel. This is the travel jar, smaller one that I use for my like supplements, tablets and things. I might use 2 or 3 to fit them all in, and then I can because I have some I take at night, like magnesium, and the rest I take during the day, so it's nice to differentiate them. I'm always worried that the security people when I'm at the airport will think I'm smuggling drugs because they're not labelled, but it's like, no, I'm sure they sniffer dogs could tell the difference between something naughty and my multivitamin supplements, so. But yes, very handy little travel jar. Okay, next, this is my stool, black stool. I actually bought this when I started my photography because I was able to have big clients around at my house and have them take their photos, and I bought this specifically for that. But my place is just not appropriate for having clients around. It's too small. I can't get my lights set up anywhere, so but it's a really nice stool. I had to assemble it myself, and it's a nice glossy thing, but I just kind of use it as a kind of like a shelf to store things on at the moment, so it's nice and glossy though. Oh, my arm's getting tired. That's my workout for the day. Okay, next, this is my green screen. Again, I bought this for my photography so I could do like compositing. But also I've used it for a couple of like ASMR role plays. What the heck was that? ASMR role plays. Like Worst Day Ever and Fragrance Shop and things like that. Excuse me. Yeah, it's my green screen. It's very bulky. So next we have this is one of those exfoliating shower gloves. This sound here. I don't use this at all. I literally just used it for, again, another video, and I just use like exfoliators, like bottled stuff in the shower. So, oh man, my throat's getting really dry now. This is not that. This is like a one I've had for ages. This is like a kind of like a trilby hat, and I do like to wear this in summer because I have a big head, and this sort of, because that's the lip on there, it balances out my big head. I prefer this to baseball caps. This is getting really old and tatty though, I need a new one. But because I have a big head, I struggle to find hats that fit me. So that is that. Okay. Next, this is my this is like a kind of like a storage box that my my partner bought me. It's really handy. It has like a little drawer in here. Let me just see what's in. Yeah, I have a few just random bits and bobs, old bank cards and coffee loyalty cards and random things in there. Nothing too exciting. Yeah. It's like a leather, like a faux leather thing there. Don't know how I got this back in my suitcase to come home, because she bought it for me in America, but somehow I got it back. Yeah, I didn't keep random things. I got earplugs and bracelets in there. There's a little secret compartment for jewellery and things, and just two little sections. Yeah, I use this for like my bracelets and different things like. It's quite handy. So that's that kind of like storage case thing, and this is Paula's Choice. This was, I think, Mariana ASMR recommended this product to me, and this is the box. I don't know why I still have it. Just I used to keep a lot of boxes when I sold fragrances on eBay, but I don't sell that many now because I only sell ones I don't like, and I'm good at finding ones that I actually like. It's getting dark now. Paul's Choice is like an exfoliator. So you put it on after you've had a shower, and you know, in the evening or the morning, and it sort of smooths out your skin. I've noticed a bit of a difference actually. It's very refreshing. You put it on with like a cotton wool pad. So. Okay, I'm gonna have to tidy up again. And next I had to cut for this. This is my corduroy jacket. It's like a sport coat jacket. My partner bought me this from H&M. It's really nice, it fits me, it's nice and slim. Only has one inside pocket though. I like lots of pockets. From sunglasses, mobile phone, hand sanitizer. I think I have a hand sanitizer in there as well. That's not part of it though. That'll take me over to 201. But yes, corduroy, so makes some nice sounds. Alright. So that is that. This is a random like a hoover for hoovering the moisture off your windows. So again, in winter, my flat tends to get a lot of condensation on the windows, and it's really not nice. So I have this hoover. It's good for the bathroom as well. I got this fairly cheaply. Actually, I had one before this and I broke it, but yeah, it's good for. I'm not going to switch it on because it's really loud. But yeah, it's good for, again, in winter when there's more condensation. So that is that. Next, this is a CD. Remember those? This is Star Wars The Force Awakens soundtrack. Has like a slipcase cover. I love this soundtrack actually by John Williams. This is my favourite of those ones. Oh, and it's like, yeah, it's like a, inside it's like a sort of flip open. I haven't opened this in ages. Oh look, how cool is that? And there's the CD. I probably used to listen to this in my car when I had a car. When I had a CD player in a car. I only have a few CDs left, which are like collectibles, sort of collector's items. Don't even have a CD player. Just I pay for Spotify. Nail varnish remover for when I don't like painting and things like that. Scared that's going to go in my eye. Interesting green liquid. It is nourishing. I thought it was extra strong, but it doesn't say that. It just says. I don't know, but it's good for removing like paint. So I'm always getting, when I'm painting, like when I was doing my cosplay, I was getting paint all over myself. Very messy I am. Well, speaking of paint, here is some which this actually leaked when I got it out of the storage. I used this to paint Inosuke's snout when I did my cosplay. It's an acrylic paint, so it washes off with water. It's nice, like pink colour. I did that for his snout. And the inside of his ears as well. I would love to get more into like crafting projects and stuff. I love that. I find it quite absorbing, you know. Okay. Here's a Blu-ray. This is Cliffhanger. It's one of my favourite action movies, so I bought it on Blu-ray. It's a really loud car or lorry going past, sorry. Whoa, what the heck is that? Okay, that's Cliffhanger. I love that. It's kind of like Die Hard on a Mountain if you haven't seen it. Here's my this is my favourite mug that I was talking about. And I say, this is crazy, but I actually save this for weekends because it's when I'm at my happiest, and I use that on a weekend. There's the Statue of Liberty on there, and Empire State, and the Brooklyn Bridge. I assume so. Yeah, I still want to go to New York one day. So. Next, speaking of cosplayers, my Inosuke Funko Pop, which I just bought on a whim from Forbidden Planet. So I didn't buy this at the Comic Con, but that's the character I cosplayed as. Again, I really love Demon Slayer. I'm in the middle of a rewatch at the moment, but I haven't had time to catch up on it. Yeah, I know people are crazy about collecting Funko Pops, but I just have the one. So. Yeah. Next, that's my Pro Care dental floss or tape. I use those little interdental brushes as well, and I use this different, I just like mix it up. So, but again, that's from Superdrug, and it's I'm assuming it's like a minty, like some kind of minty fresh flavour. This is my professional photography camera, which I use for professional photo shoots, which I do in my spare time. I'm really sad because I haven't done a proper photo shoot in ages. Maybe not since my work asked me to do one for a marketing campaign, because they know I do photography. But and then I went out. I did some photography when I went travelling around Europe on my birthday, just with some like clients that I knew as well. But I do have a photo shoot. A friend of mine's asked me to do a photo shoot with them soon. So hopefully that is happening. Okay, so I cut there because I had to go and get a cup of tea, and it's getting darker actually. It's definitely getting darker. It's like 8 PM. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm getting a photo shoot with my friend, and she's going to pay me too, which is really exciting. Yeah, there's a Nikon. It's just 35mm. I'd love to get a Canon actually, if I get a new upgrade to a nicer camera. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, next. I have a cup of tea. I had to cut and go make a cup of tea because I know it's warm, but I need it to, it's, just a refresher. These are my prescription sunglasses. Brand, obviously. They're kind of like Ray-Banish shape, so they're fairly simple, but they're great. I use them for driving, so they help me see clearer, and I have like normal clear driving glasses as well, which I actually like. I'd love to get some just clear ones, just to be pretentious and just have glasses as well. Here are some random headphones from Philips, which I don't use anymore. I think I bought them just to listen to stuff at home. Maybe like when I was editing photos and things, and they were sort of uncomfortable as well, so I feel like I might have got them from like TK Maxx or somewhere, and again, they're just sitting in my... I probably should give these to a charity shop or something. Yeah. It's sitting in storage. I kind of like the colour, so it's an interesting choice of colour there. So, yeah. Alright, next, this is an empty tin of Pyruline. They're like hazelnut these last Christmas, and I thought I might keep the tin for storage, but I've never put anything in here. These were delicious. They're kind of like a Nutella type filling, but obviously they don't have the copyright on that. Does anyone have parents who randomly give them junk that they bought? So last time I visited my mum, she gave me these tea tree oil peppermint deep moisturising hand pack. I guess it's like these gloves. Now I've worn these on my feet because I've got cracked skin on my feet before, but no, not on my hand. I've not used them gloves on my hands, I don't think. I say I just used the moisturising cream. I think I might just use these just to use them and not wait for winter when my hands are cracked. Because I'm worried they might like expire. Oh, expires. What? 2026? Okay, I'm good. It's 2024 at the time of filming. So yeah. Tea tree oil gloves. Random. Okay. I'm gonna have some tea. Oh, that's good. Some Xanax soap. So this is like a 4-pack that I bought because I think it was on offer. I haven't used my previous soap, which I think might have been a 2-pack. So these will keep me going for a long time because I tend to only use soap for my nails, really. I always use shower gels as soap, even though this is a sensitive skin one. Soap will dry my skin. So yeah, I don't do it. But yeah, it's a 4-pack there. And they've never irritated my skin, so I guess they work. So this is a microphone which plugs into my camera that you saw earlier. I actually used that camera to do an ASMR video once, like a what's on my phone, because also I couldn't use my phone to film, so but it's a Rode microphone. I used to use this for my videos as well, so just plugs into the camera there, and it's good. It's a good quality microphone. Not the most sophisticated, but yeah, it works. So yeah, that's my microphone. This is like my little shaving mirror there. You're going to be able to see my setup. So yeah, it's like, magnified, and then yeah, I use this in the bathroom when I'm shaving. Because like I actually, what I do is I have to hook this onto the bath, and then when I'm like using the clippers on my beard or facial hair, it's not really a beard, it goes everywhere. So if I do that in a bath, then I can shower it all away because it makes such a mess. That's why barbers put that thing around your neck. Okay. Yep. Okay, pretty self-explanatory there. This is a phone case for a phone that I don't have anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It has one of those things where you could watch things on it. I think this was like a 2-pack, or I bought 2 because one broke apart. And you're not going to believe this. This was for my old Samsung Galaxy S5, which was the phone I had before my iPhone. I currently have an iPhone 12, and that probably needs an upgrade soon, but I hung on to that Samsung Galaxy S5 I bought in like 2015, or got it on my contract, and I hung on to it until 2021, when it would just crash every time you would try to download a new app. It just couldn't cope with it anymore because it was now ancient. But up till Samsung's a great phone, but yeah, God, I mean, Samsung, they're on like what are they on, S21, S22, 23, 24. They are up in there in the numbers. So the S5, my goodness me, it's old. Yeah. Okay, but I'm an iPhone convert now, although I like Android as well. So. But yeah, interesting. Don't know what I'll do with that. So. Here is a sieve which I do use for baking. Again, I've been really wanting to bake, so this is good for sieving your flour or sifting your flour. Hello. Yeah, I will use that. I have a big metal one as well, but that one is really handy just because of the size. So yeah, this is my mouse. It's from Advent. It's got a bit more. Pretty self-explanatory, really. I'm gonna have to do my lighting soon. It's getting dark. This is a black tourmaline, just a precious stone I bought from kind of like one of these new age shops. It's supposed to help you kind of like ground and earth yourself. It's very beautiful, and I hope it does sort of bring me spiritual good luck and all that kind of stuff. So it's very nice. Black tourmaline. Quite hard to tap and scratch on, but it's nice to sort of I like the feel of it as well. Very nice. Okay, that is that. That goes on my shelf normally. Okay, this is a camera bag for a random dead body camera that I bought so I could pose with a camera for my photography website, and so yeah, I bought this dead camera body off eBay because I only had one camera, so I needed to take a photo of myself with a camera, but I only had one. So I bought a dead camera body and just put my lens on that, because I have two lenses but just one camera body. The camera's actually in storage. I didn't want to get that out because I don't know if I did use it in a previous video. Arena, yes. It's handy. I've been using this actually. It's a handy storage thing. Next we have these are it's antibacterial. Oh, it's my eye compress. So I tend to get styes when I'm tired. I'm really prone to styes. So this is again, this counts as one item. It's like an eye patch thing. You heat it up in the microwave, and it's like these little beads that heat up. Some of you probably have these. You're only supposed to heat up for 25 seconds though in my wattage microwave, but it's quite relaxing to put it on your eyes and just like chill out. So yeah. Alright, next this is foot spray. So I tend to spray this in my trainers and directly onto my feet. I don't think I have athlete's foot, but it just sort of, I think it dries out your shoes as well. So I got recommended this because I had to go to the podiatrist because I had some infected nails and it's horrible. So they recommended this. So sometimes I'll just spray this on my trainers after a workout and onto my feet. Whereas athlete's foot is just dry skin. Maybe I've had that in the past actually. So, but yeah, that's running low actually. I used quite a bit of that because I do work out quite a lot. Okay. Alright, next this is a little connector cable, spare one, which is actually what I use to connect my microphone here, my Yeti mic, to my iPhone, because you need a special adapter. So the iPhone goes in there, and the Yeti mic, it's a USB input, so it goes in there. I bought this one when I was cat sitting, and I needed to do a video, and I forgot that, so I just quickly bought one off Amazon. But I think this is the one I bought off Amazon, and I think it's a bit faulty. It doesn't tend to work as well, which is annoying. But there you go. It's a funny little shape. Right, next, this is my tumbler, which I use in the bathroom for my, well, I actually use it for my orthodontic, it's like a toothpaste brush holder, but because I use an electric toothbrush that stands on its own, I don't use it for that. I use it to hold my retainers. That's it, my retainers. And yeah, I'll put the retainers in, and also my floss will sort of balance in the little gap in between. It's a nice kind of like a sandy coloured design, yeah. Although I kind of fancy a new one. It's got a bit of a chip in it somewhere as well. There, yes. Chip, no right. Okay, and last one before I tidy up, and I'm going to up my lighting as well. This is my brand new watch. And I'm not going to reveal this to you because I'm doing a watch video soon, and I'm going to reveal this, but this is the box. It's big, bold. And the watch is called Touchdown. Beautiful watch. I've been meaning to buy this one for myself for a while, and finally bought it for myself a couple of weeks ago. Well, it just literally just arrived like a few days ago. I was so excited, and it's a beautiful watch. I can't wait to show that to you, but I just wanted to show you the box and give you a little hint there. And again, it was something to add to the number. I don't know where we are in this video. All I know is I'm sweating, and I'm looking over there, and I have a lot more stuff to do, so I hope you like long videos. Okay, I'm going to cook because I need to do my lighting. It got dark, so I had to up my this is my tea. This doesn't count in the items, although I probably miscounted the thing anyway, because it's been a nightmare. I mean, you've seen how random everything is at the moment. Anyway, speaking of which, random, this is my coffee machine. I love this, but it's in storage again because I don't have nowhere to put it in my kitchen, and a friend of mine bought this for my I think it might have been my birthday or Christmas. It was so kind. I was so happy. It's actually a best friend of mine who are married. They bought me this, and it makes like a really nice like latte type things, because you can steam your milk with this. But the only thing is, that's the only type of coffee it tends to make. It doesn't have any other options. So yeah, it was just a nice cheap one. I think from like a supermarket owned brand, maybe Sainsbury's, but it's really nice. It has like this plate and things like that, and yeah, you put the water in the back there. But yeah, it's nice. It's my coffee machine. I don't know. I'm scared to use it now because I'm scared the lines might have got dirty, and I don't know how you'd clean them out. I don't know. Maybe you could put boiling water through them. I think my neighbour's clattering around in his kitchen, ironically. Okay, I had to cut there because the neighbour was clattering around, and yeah, I had to get rid of that big coffee machine. Next is my iron. This is a purple Morphy Richards iron. And yes, I iron my clothes. Apparently, I am one of the few people that does iron their clothes. Yeah. I do. I love it. I don't like this iron because the purple colour means you can't see where the water's at. That's like the top water level there. But it's really hard to see. There's a bit of a design flaw there. But I like to iron my clothes because I love the way it looks all neat and squished and ironed, and yeah, it just makes me feel good. And the other thing is I like to like put on like a show or a YouTube series or some ASMR that I've been meaning to catch up on, or a movie, and it's a good way to catch up on stuff, because even though you're looking down, you're not looking at your phone all the time, and I find that I can concentrate on stuff I'm watching when I'm doing the ironing as well, so it's almost like a kind of like a time for me to like zone out. But yeah, that's my iron. Here is my formal like shoe, which I got from River Island, like a brogue. I wore these again. Like I said, I had a formal dinner for work, and I wore these. I forgot to shine them actually, but I mean, ultimately, a lot of people don't end up wearing anything too posh, and no one cares really. But I like to wear these. They've done really well actually, a little bit slippery on the bottom, but they're not terrible. I've had worse. And they've lasted me a good while actually as well, so yeah. Obviously it's part of a pair of shoes there, so yeah, we've done formal shoes and informal shoes. Okay. Right, next, I need to do this without making a big clattering noise. Sorry. Okay. So this is my luggage scales. So I use this to weigh my luggage, obviously. There's like the little scales there. I had a digital one, but it broke. And yeah, you just sort of weigh your luggage. So you have the thing here. You put it on your suitcase and you pull it like that. The limit for most like UK flights is like between like 23 kilograms. It's like 23 kilograms for international flights. So and they've let me off if I've just been over when I've like, for example, if I put too much cologne in too many cologne bottles in my suitcase. Not that I've done that, but I've done that. So I'm me, so but yeah, that's my luggage scale anyway. Right, next we have this is just like a almost like a mason jar type thing that had a little candle in it from my old house. And actually I used to use this to catch spiders and put a postcard, because I don't like killing them, but I can put them in a jar like this. It's just big enough for them, and put a postcard underneath and pop them outside, because I don't like to kill them. They do scare me a bit, the house spiders that move very fast though. I'd love to work up the courage to like have one run round on my hand, because I'm sure they don't mean any harm. They'll only bite you if they're going to get squished, or they think they're going to get squished. But they do move very fast, quite an alarming way. So if you are not a fan of spiders, see, they do scare me a bit, but I'm also fascinated by them, so it's interesting. I have an interesting relationship with them, so love-hate relationship maybe. So okay. Oh, my tea's getting cold now despite the hot temperatures. I'm sorry, everything just made a horrible clattering noise. I'm sorry for all the cuts. This is just such a big video. Next, I definitely won't be needing these for a while. These are my winter gloves. These are like thick ones for when it's really, really snowy and cold. Which is actually quite rare. Okay guys, where was I when I ran out of memory? So these are my winter gloves. I have my water here because it's still warm this evening. Here is a flip-flop. I just got one out. I hope I haven't lost the other one, but these are good obviously for the beach. I actually got these in a Walmart in America because we were going to the beach and I didn't have anything, so they were like $1 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah. Okay. Moving swiftly on. Oh, I just yeah, no. Okay, anyway, let's just move on. This is a stand for my photography lights. I'm gonna do this. I have like 3 or 4 of these. And I also use them to put up my green screen as well, which you put on with like clips. So, okay, next, this is my current grocery bag. This is a Vans. When I bought my some Vans before, not the ones I showed you, but I bought this bag as well. It has like the checkered design on, obviously with Vans. Charge you for carrier bags in the UK for the environment, which is cool. So I tend to use this as my grocery shopping bag. This and another, I have another Star Wars one as well. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and on the bottom, it actually has the, excuse me, it has like the bottom, the grip like a Vans. There's a bit of a rip there, but it's like the Vans design there, which is really cool. It's big as well, so you can get a lot in there. This is a refuse bin. This was either like a present from my mum or my sister at Christmas. I used to use this, but I don't tend to use it now. I actually have an R2D2 bin in my bedroom at the moment. But I don't know if I did use this because, yeah, I don't know if I ever used this. Because I remember in my old bedroom, I had a big refuse bin. It was a plastic one. So I don't know if I use this, but it's Star Wars. It's Rogue One, only in cinemas. I'm guessing it's like a refuse bin type thing. There's the Rebels. It's quite cool. It's very nice artwork, actually. But I just don't know what I'm going to do with it, so yeah, interesting. I'm going to put that down here. Okay, next, this is also like holiday themed, so these are my swim shorts. Very tropical design. Again, I don't go swimming that often, and don't get to the beach that often. These are quite long leg ones. I got these at Next as well, which are a clothing store here in the UK. So that is those. Alright, next, this is instant cooling spray. I don't know how it works. It's like a there's a weird castor oil, that's it. And it's like an instant cooling spray. Yeah. And it works. I don't know how it works, but it does work, yeah. It's the bottle there. Just straighten you up a bit. Okay, that's instant cooling spray, which was very nice. Okay, this is my four-way extension. So I use this for my main work computer monitor. And just charging my phone on the morning. It's really good. It has an on-off, like in the UK we like having on-off switches on things. But I also, you can get them without on-off switches as well, because we tend to have on-off switches on our plug sockets as well. So just plug it in everybody, because next it's my Christmas slippers with Santa on. So they kind of like, they're soft, they slip onto your feet like that. Yeah. And there's a cute little Santa on there, although, yeah, he has like a loose bit of material coming out of his nose. Oh, that's where one of his noses came off, so that's a little bit disturbing. I don't know if I kept the little bobble as well, because I just thought it's not worth it. It's not worth it, really, so... but yeah, those are my Santa socks. They have like little grips on the bottom as well, so that is that's quite handy. Okay, this is my belt. This is my Levi's belt, which I got from TK Maxx. T is TJ Maxx in the USA. So I'm wearing a different belt. I'm wearing a thin black brown belt. I don't know where I got that one from. Okay, it's a belt. This is a piece of wood from a DIY project which is not going very well. This is a drawer from a bedside cabinet which I bought because I needed a bedside cabinet in this room. And sometimes the way my brain works is when I get into like a mindset of I need this thing, I'm in such a rush to get it that I don't think about how big it needs to be, and I'll just see one online and I'm like, yeah, that looks good, the size looks good, it's fine, and it turns out it's going to be way too big. It's like I had to put it in the storage room, and yeah, it's too big. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Way too big for the room that I have at the moment, and it's going to take up space. And I haven't finished making it yet, and I kind of can't be bothered to carry on finishing making it because I know it doesn't fit. Maybe I could give it to a family member like my mom or my sister or somebody. Maybe they'll find it useful. I've got a feeling it's going to fall apart as well, because I had to like literally hammer all the nails in and do everything. It wasn't like an IKEA thing. Yeah, it was a much more difficult one to do. So here's a random light bulb, probably from that janky old lamp that I had at the beginning of the video. I can't even see the wattage here. It may be like a 40 watt or something. But yeah, light bulb. That's an interesting sound. I mean, this has been sat in storage for a long time, but I don't even know if that still works. I don't know. Right, next, this is my old RIP, my old ring light. I have a new one, which I have on now. This is my old one. It lasted me a good few months, and then the wire just got so bent, you know, like how your headphones get bent, and it just stopped working. Had a little clip there to clip onto. I used to clip it onto the back of my big tripod here. But it was a good ring light. It had like different settings. It had the exact same settings as the one I have now. I didn't want to put this one any brighter because I don't want it to be too bright if you guys are, you know, going to sleep. So yeah. Right, next, this is my box for my G-Shock watch, which my partner got me. It's the box there, the black box with the red G-Shock logo. I don't keep the G-Shock in this box because I'm wearing it now, and I wear this pretty much every day because it's good for, you can shower in it, and you know, I work out. I use the timer to work out. So this just because it was the box that it came in, I just like to keep the box, and I'll never sell it. My last G-Shock lasted me like 11 years, and I'm hoping this one will last me just as long. So I just want to hang on to it as long as I can. But this is great, really reliable. And if you open it, it has like the foam inserts there that keep it safe, you know. So, yeah. spare flight socks. These are like compression socks, which I haven't even taken out of the box. They have some loose ones as well, and I tend to use those. Maybe I should break these out because they're just sitting there. But I do on long haul flights, I do wear these. They're very long though, you know, they go all the way up your legs. So your feet are quite sweaty afterwards, but if it helps you with like DVT, then it's good for you. That's deep vein thrombosis, by the way, but yeah, I guess it's good idea. Next, this is random. This is just a screwdriver. It's the smallest one I have, I think, or one of the smallest I have. It's a random one. Just handy for odd jobs. It seems to be covered in paint and glue, so I'm pretty sure I probably used this for maybe cosplay, or yeah, certainly used it for trying to put this bedside cabinet together, bedside table, which drove me to despair. And I still haven't got around to yet. Okay. Alright, next, this is basically like a sort of seat cover, like a squishy seat cover that I got. It was new product, but I got it from a charity shop that some charity shops sell new products as well. And this is one of them. I bought this specifically for a photo shoot, like a sort of oceanic themed photo shoot, and I was doing composites and stuff. It was kind of cheesy, but I learned a lot. And yeah, this was like to sort of simulate a kind of being on a luxury yacht type thing and sitting on the seat there. Kind of worked. It's not inflatable, it's just full of padding, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm throwing things onto my bed. This is hard as nails. This is like a sort of high power adhesive. Yeah, I like to do things. Actually, at my mum's house, she's had a few things which have come loose, and I like to try and help out when I can. But then I bought this, and then she was in the middle of getting her place redecorated anyway, so I couldn't actually do any like fixing some of these wall fixings that were coming loose, like the thing that holds her curtains up was coming loose, and I wanted to help with that, but it just, yeah, then she got the place decorated, so it just wasn't worth it. So this has been sitting at my place until, but I'm sure I can find a use for it when something goes wrong at my place, or when I move and buy my own place. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Might even maybe for a cosplay or something, you never know when something's gonna come in handy. Okay, that is that one. Okay. Next, this is just a random cardboard box. This is actually what I need to cover the address. This is what actually my watch came in. I'll do this way. My new Swatch, which you saw the inside, the actual inner box. This was the outer mailbox. I need to take a load of cardboard stuff down to the dump or the tip because I have too many cardboard boxes loose. To find a way to get rid of that. Just relax. Okay, that is that. Right, next, this is my laptop bag, shoulder, messenger bag, whatever you want to call it. This is another one that my partner bought me, and it's from Fossil, I believe. Really nice. So that's taken me a long time. I don't want to wear my big backpack, and I don't have a lot of like groceries to get, because it's a bit more stylish than a backpack, I think. So, yeah, okay. Right, next, this is my work keyboard. I like keyboard sounds. So. Sounds. If you guys do as well. And next to my desk was getting crowded again. This is my tripod box. The camera's sitting on my tripod right now. It's an Arena Pro tripod. It's really sturdy. I bought it for my photography because obviously my camera is a lot heavier than my phone, but I find I have one of those little travel tripods which are okay, but this is much sturdier, so I prefer to use this one. Okay, well, that's the instruction manual making a noise. This is a little coaster that I have for my coffee when I'm working. It's like a sort of faux leather brown one. There's nothing on it. This is a tin with fossil on it, and inside, can I do this without making it loud? Okay. It had a little bag with a bracelet in it, which the bracelet sort of got a bit worn out. I wore it so much, but it was one of the first presents my partner got me, and so I wore it to death. But I kept the box because it's quite good for storage, even though I'm not keeping much in it at the moment. So. Yeah, that's that. All right, next, this is my travel bag. I use this when you go through airport security and they need to see all the stuff in there. So I use this, even though it has a black outside, it's acceptable. So it's just sturdier than those little clip bags that they give you. So. My chair is making a right noise. Yeah, it just zips up at the top, and you should use this for like to carry on the plane: deodorant, mouthwash, my Body Shop fragrance, the Kissner, dental floss. I can't remember what else. Maybe a little face wash and a moisturizer as well. So that is that one. These are tea tree eyelid wipes, so they're little wipes with tea tree oil on them, and once you've done the hot compress, the eye compress, if you get styes, you wipe with the tea tree oil, and it really does help if you suffer from like styes or blepharitis, which is where you get like dry skin on your eyelids. Oh, a fly just went past. I guess it's summer. So yeah, that is those. I don't think I've got many left. I've got maybe 4 or 5 left. This is my resistance band or booty band. This is the heavy version. So I don't think I've used this much actually. Again, I had a 3-pack of these by CFX. I tend to use they use sometimes on these exercise apps that I use on the videos during the workout. They tell you what you need to use, and usually it's a light or a medium. But obviously you can do what you want depending on your. Oh, my chair! Come on, man. Depending on your ability. So. before, so I thought I'd give it a go from the pucker. I don't even know what the heck Tulsi is. I'm guessing it was supposed to be good for you. So, a cup of mystical Tulsi brings clarity to cloudy moments in your day. Drink frequently to lift your senses. Okay. A vibrant blend of beautiful Tulsi leaves. Okay. It's like a kind of like a mild aromatic taste. I've used quite a few of these, and it's nice. Maybe a little bit like chamomile tea, sort of a slightly stronger version of chamomile tea. It's really nice. This is my bathroom squeegee, which I bought. I saw my colleague who I cat sit for, she had a bathroom squeegee. I thought, yes, that's a good idea, because you get the white marks on your shower, so I thought I'd invest in one. It's a pink one. It was really, I think it was like in a pound shop I got this, or I got it really cheap, so. Okay. Next, this is my Squeezy Stress Hedgehog, which I got at like a kind of like a farmyard animal place, like an open farm place. It's difficult. He's got spines. So yeah, it's my little hedgehog. I think I gave him a name, and I can't for the life of me remember what name I gave him. You can squeeze his face. That's kind of gross. Okay, but it's like a stress hedgehog. I have a stress cow as well. I don't know if she's coming up. Maybe, I don't know. This is supposed to be tapping and scratching, but give her a little tickle under the chin. Hello. Yeah. A bit difficult to tap and scratch on. Okay. Next, this is an old battery pack, which still has power in it, for my old Samsung. But you could still plug an iPhone into it if you could get like the right adapter, because it has like USB as well. So it's a power bank basically. It's like the first power bank I ever bought, and it's been very useful, especially when you're on holiday and you're taking lots of photos on your phone and the battery's going down really quickly. Actually, the one I have for my iPhone now is rubbish. It has a really difficult interface. It's not easy. Okay. Again, it might be because Apple want you to buy their own thing. Right, this is my reflector for my photography. I'm not going to get this out, but basically it opens out and you have a gold on one side and silver on the other, and then you can unzip it and it will be like a diffuse as well. So yeah, it's really useful for photography. It's like a diffuser, but this is the case that it goes in. Oh, my back's starting to hurt now. I can't lean back, you see, I'm sitting up straight. This is my TIE Fighter, which I did in a random tapping video recently. My sister bought me this as a stocking filler for Christmas. It's cute. It sits on my desk, and you can put it on your finger like that and go like that. You know, play Star Wars and be a kid. Why not? Yeah, it stands up like that, so it's quite cool. Kind of looks like it's hovering there because you can't see the stand. So, yeah, it's very cool. I'm going to put this back on my desk now, actually. Okay, next, this is my Houston Texans hat. That is my American football team that I support. And I went to see my first game and wore this. Oh no, actually, I wore this, and my partner got me a Texans winter bobble hat because it was really cold at the game. Not really cold, but it was chilly, so it was December. So, but it's a bull with a kind of like a Texas flag on it. So. Okay, so I'm trying to rattle through these. This is a photo album from the last black and white film that I got developed. So I'm not sure if there's anything I can show you in here. Let me see. Oh, there's some colour ones in here actually. Because I had a colour film, so this is maybe like the second to last one. Oh yes, this is from. I did quite a few photo shoots. With this one, I don't know if there's anything I can show you. Oh well, I got one of it. This is a coffee bar in an old coffee bar in a city. It's since turned into like a new tea and coffee place. Maybe you recognise it, but I was doing a photo shoot in this city, and they had this old coffee bar sign, which I don't think is there anymore because it's changed into like. It's one of those places where you don't know if it's a bar or a cafe and you're scared to go in. It's that kind of deal. But it's cute, I love like old signage and stuff. So that's done on obviously like colour film. And I think this was one where the film had been in my camera for years and years. And I never used it, and so the film had all deteriorated, and it actually added to the effect. Alright, next, let's do a bulky one. Let's do a kettle. I actually have I don't use this kettle anymore. It's been in storage because I got another one off my mum, which is I think it's a bit smaller. I mean, it might be the same capacity, but it's less bulky. But this is like a silver, Breville kettle. It wasn't that expensive, and because it's been in storage, I don't know if it's going to work. It's nice and shiny though. Get lots of cups of tea and coffee out of it, and it always works really well for me when I did use it. So I'm gonna have to reach over so I can get rid of that. Random. I think I need to throw this away or recycle it because it's my 2022 diary. This is my mum's partner buys me these a lot, so and I do like diaries, but I'm to be honest, I'm more of a week to view person. But I haven't had a diary for a long time actually. I do use a calendar, a wall calendar. But this, I just need to make sure this hasn't got any like sensitive information in, and then I'll put it in the recycling. So because it's kind of not relevant anymore. So here's a DVD. I did a Blu-ray before, so that's different. Ichi the Killer. I actually had this on DVD. I sold it thinking that surely there would be a better version available in the UK, and there was not. So as far as I know, you couldn't get this on Blu-ray, which is crazy because I love this film. It's kind of like, I'm not going to go through the plot, but it's a great movie. Very dark, kind of gangster serial killer movie. Combines the two by Takashi Miike. He just did a recent kind of serial killer thing on Netflix, which is very good. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But that's Ichi the Killer, so I had to rebuy this from like a second-hand DVD website because I didn't realise that you couldn't get it easily. I was quite shocked. So this is my toothbrush charger. I don't know if it's an Oral-B or I have no idea if it's Oral-B or it's a Superdrug, like own brand brush that I have. I can't remember, but it's lasted me a long time. I find a lot of Sonic stuff has just died on me, but the one I've had actually lasted me quite a long time, so I'm happy about that. Who likes books? This is a copy of The Hobbit, which I've had for a long, long time. I read The Hobbit when I was like 10 years old. I got a copy, I think at school maybe, and I read it, when I was like 11. It took me a long time to read. I found it quite difficult at that age. I've always been quite a slow reader. But my mum bought me this version a few years ago, and I've not got round to rereading this yet, so I'm interested to reread it. Didn't like those Hobbit films. I thought they were boring apart from the middle one, The Desolation of Smaug, but also I love the Lord of the Rings films. So, but yeah, that's The Hobbit. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. So this was, I mean, I don't know when it was published, but yeah, I think my mum probably bought me this about 12 years ago, something like that. Right, next, this is my toothpaste. I need to put this back in the bathroom or I'll have nothing to clean my teeth with. This is a new one I bought. It's a Pro Care whitening purple toothpaste, which I'd never heard of. I was kind of intrigued and scared by the idea, but it's supposed to whiten your teeth and it kind of works as well. It's really interesting. So it cost a little bit more than my usual like whitening toothpaste, but it seems to work. Which is weird because when your teeth are covered in like purple toothpaste, it doesn't look like, you're scared that your teeth are going to be purple forever, but it does kind of make them look whiter. It's interesting how that works. Okay. Staying with the tooth theme, this is my actual electric toothbrush. It has a replacement head, but you can see the purple staining on my actual brush. I think that's going to be permanent because that's going to last me a while. So, but yeah, this is good. It has like a 2-minute timer on it. It's nothing fancy. Yeah, I don't know if it's an Oral-B or it might be an own brand one actually from Superdrug, but they work. This is a jug that I use in the kitchen for whisking eggs, baking, gravy, custard, whatever you want. Yeah. Pretty self-explanatory, really. Alright, here's my sunblock, which I use every day. This is actually a spray one. I prefer like just the squeezy one, but I got this spray one. It was a good good price actually. I actually think my mum gave me this one because I told her I was running low when I visited her last time, so she got me this spray one. But the spray one's great, especially for like areas that I don't know, it's hard to get to. You can spray it, so but I do prefer the bottles because I think that I don't know, I just do. But this is factor 30, so I think you're supposed to use factor 50 now, aren't you? But I have sensitive skin, so I wear sun cream year round. So yeah, that's a Nivea sun cream. Magnesium, which is a supplement. I take these at night. Supposed to help you sleep and with like muscle cramps and anxiety. I think they do work, especially when I've been working out. They do help me maybe sleep a little bit better. Yeah. So I take these magnesium at night, and I just bought these, so there's quite a few left. But I take two every night. I need to go back and look at the actual benefits, really. This is interesting. This is like a night light. So you plug this in and it kind of senses when it's daylight, but when it's dark you can, if you go into the bathroom, I put them in the hallway in my flat, and yeah, they sort of illuminate the place when you're just woken up to go to the bathroom or something, or you can see where you're going, so they're quite handy. Because it's good, it means you don't have to put the light on to like. I can see it pretty well in the dark, but I don't like startling myself by putting on the big light unless I absolutely have to. So yeah, these are like handy little like night light things. So these are my tissues, extra large tissues. It's been a bad hay fever day today, so I've been using tablets, but they make me so drowsy. And like I've taken them when I've been working from home. I've just wanted to have a nap. And you know, I've often got a lot of work to do, and it's no good. So I kind of, unless it's like I finished work or it's a weekend, I just sort of tending to avoid my hay fever tablets and just blowing my nose. But today was a bad hay fever day. It's the height of summer, so yeah. Although at the moment I feel okay, but yeah. Okay, this is my Haro Wonder. It's kind of like a black rice hyaluronic toner. Again, I think this might have been a recommendation from Mariana ASMR, because she's really up on her skin stuff, and I'm always looking. I have like sensitive skin that gets really dry, and so I use this in the evening, and it makes your skin smoother, and yeah, I think it works as like an exfoliator basically, I think. Or no, is it an exfoliating toner? I don't, to be honest, I'm not sure, but yeah, it does make a difference. It's an interesting colour liquid as well. I thought it was like a brownish, but more was getting like in the light I'm getting like a purplish vibe. So that's Haro Wonder, which are a Korean brand. Okay, here it is. This is Serenity, the Stress Cow. I've had this for a long time. I've actually had this since university. I think a friend of mine gave this to me at like a university ball. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe she just didn't want it. Maybe it's like one of those like gift bag they were giving away. I do not know. I don't know. But I was gifted this, and yeah, it's a cute little stress cow. It's featured in a few of my videos. I call her Serenity because she helps me de-stress. So that is her. Next we've got tea tree oil anti-spot stick. So if you have like a breakout, just a little spot stick there. I was saying I didn't have too much stuff, but I'm starting to think that I do have a lot of stuff. But compared to other people, I don't know. I don't know if I do. I'd say maybe below average. Okay. But yeah, that's my anti-spot stick. We've also got my Duke Cannon lip balm, which is like a mint flavoured. It's SPF 15 as well. It's kind of like a military themed lip balm. This was a stocking filler from my partner. Literally, because in America they do stockings. We tend not to do them. We hang stockings up like as decoration, but we don't give stockings with gifts in. I think they used to do in the old days when people were poor and they didn't have so many presents, but yeah, a lot of presents are a lot bigger now. But yeah, stocking fillers, they do those in America. So she actually got me my own stocking with my initial on there. So okay, and this is my bowl, which is melted. It got melted once when I was cooking or baking, but I kept it because I love this bowl so much. It's just a really nice size for measuring things. I use it as my measuring thing because the one that came with the scales. Oh no, I think this is actually the one that came with my scales. And then it got a bit melted, but it still works okay. So still need those baking ideas, guys. I still need those. Don't know what to do. Okay. Next is, I guess we're going with the kitchen theme. This is a wooden spoon. I don't think I've ever tapped and scratched on a wooden spoon before, so there's a first time for everything. Okay. Next, this is a tin of carrot and coriander soup that I ate the other day and washed out because I thought it would be good to tap and scratch on, and then I'll put it in the recycling. used to buy those like plastic tubs of it, but that's quite a lot. Whereas this, the tin, you could just have one in the day, but it fills you up and I assume it's good for you. I'm a big soup fan, even in summer, because sometimes I don't want a big meal. But then my thing is that if I have soup, I should have like bread with it, and I have a tendency to have like too much bread because I like to dip it in the soup, and then I get really full. Here's another kitchen thing, just because I grabbed it. This is like a spaghetti fork, so maybe my second favourite meal after a curry is spaghetti carbonara. So when I'm making spaghetti carbonara, this is so great just to be able to like get the spaghetti out and drain the water. I love spaghetti carbonara. It's amazing. So that is that. Okay. Next is my old shower head. I had to get in. They had a new shower installed. This is the old one. I don't know why they kept it, but it was lying around. So. Hello. Okay. This needs to go in the bin as well. Next, this is getting crowded now. I'm gonna have to do a stop and tidy up. This is my Tupperware box that I keep my new watches in, like that. I'm not gonna show you these because I've got a new one in there, which I'm gonna show you in my watch video. But yeah, it's just handy for traveling, and because some of these I don't have boxes for, so. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 loose watches in there anyway, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to tidy up again. Okay, next I did have to tidy up. This is one of the lights I use for my photography. It's like a spiral light, and it goes into like a mount with a, like a big sort of frame around, like a big like gobo frame around it. I have 2 of these. I bought like a whole kit off Amazon. So you put them on the stands, and they have like this sort of, what it's like in a photography studio, the lights. It's like a sort of, canvas type thing. It is, they're good. I actually do prefer like natural light photography, but sometimes you have to use, lights when you can, but quite bulky to have around if you don't have a car. This is my retainer bright. So these are like fizzy tablets that you clean your retainers in. So I wet retainers every night. I had braces many years ago, and it cost me a fortune because I got them as like an early adult, and it cost me. And they said, "We got to wear your retainers every day," so I was scared to not wear them. Except I melted my retainers during lockdown in too hot water because we had a power cut, and I boiled the kettle, and it was a whole thing, and the dentists weren't open, and I couldn't get to a dentist for ages, and I thought my teeth had moved, and they checked me out, and they told me that they hadn't after all that. But so yeah, they're like fizzy blue tablets. It's quite, I don't know why, but I quite enjoy watching them fizz actually. And that's a box of 96, so that, that'll keep me going for just over 3 months. So this is a light which I have in the living room. It's from a shop called Bay Tree Interiors, which is like a kind of, it's a bit of a posh interior design shop. And it's got like the little lights in there like that. I've not got really anywhere really to put it in here, and it's a bit too similar to these ones which I use, so but it is very nice. Yeah. So next we've got Astonish antibacterial cleaner, and I'm not going to spray this. I just use this for general cleaning, mainly in the kitchen actually, because I use antibacterial wipes in my bedrooms. This is good for the kitchen. It's just like I like it doesn't smell of anything. I don't like those ones that smell least, just because I feel like I'm in there all the time and I sort of clean as I go, but I don't always. And then, yeah, this is my shaving gel. I usually go with a foam, but I got a gel. It was like buy one get one free or buy one get one half price, so I got a gel and a foam, and I hadn't done a gel for a while, so this is from Superdrug. It's nice. It seems to work. I still prefer foam though, because I do tend to cut myself sometimes shaving, so and I think that the foam helps prevent that more than the gel. That's my feeling, or maybe I've just been not too careful. Okay guys, happy Halloween everybody. This is Halloween pumpkin, which I think it should light up. Does it light up? I don't know. It did light up, but I don't know if it does anymore, because I've had this a few years. It's just like a pumpkin, but it does have like a red light, and it's supposed to glow. But I think the battery on this is long dead. Yeah, it's gone. I think it's a new one. I was in the store the other day. Bear in mind, it's like the middle of August, and I saw Primark had all the Halloween stuff in, and I was so happy because it actually made me feel a bit cooler in this heat, which I do not enjoy at all. So, shout out to Primark for that. This is one of my fragrances. This is Kenzo, Low Par Kenzo Pour On. I love the bottle. It's supposed to be like a wave design. And I didn't want to add too many fragrances to this video because I could have cheated and added, oh, here's my 30 fragrances. But I wanted it to be more random. And also I've got some fragrance videos coming out soon. So yeah, I didn't want to repeat myself too much. But yeah, it has a beautiful blue colour, the juice, and then the wave bottle. And it's a lemony fresh. That's what you get up top, lemony fresh. And I chose this because I was wearing this over the weekend. It's a Monday. I'm filming this, but I didn't put anything on for this evening, so it's very light, so you can go crazy with this. And this is like a 100ml bottle. This is my second bottle of this I've ever had. I had a 50ml before that. I used all that up, and then I bought this in when I was doing photography in Liège in Belgium from a shop called April. And this is one of the most popular ones because it's been out for a long, long time. Since 1999, I believe. But it still smells really fresh and modern. You know, it's a little bit like those 90s Acqua di Gio ones, but to me it still smells really fresh and modern. And it's a little bit different as well, so yeah, that's why I chose this one. Yeah, I might have some glass tapping videos on my fragrances for you guys soon. Next, randomness. It's a coat hanger. What can I say about coat hangers? How long have you got? Strap yourselves in for the next 4 hours. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I have a lot of shirts. I have work shirts, short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts. Obviously I'm wearing like long sleeve shirts because I like to layer even if it's hot. I have a t-shirt on, but I like to layer. I don't know why. It just makes me feel, because I'm quite thin, I just feel better. It just adds a bit more colour as well. But also, yeah, hangers. I try to use certain hangers for certain ones because some are too weak to take some of my thick winter shirts, so I have to make sure that I have the right hangers for the right clothes. So, whereas maybe in the past I used to put them on like willy-nilly, so okay, I'm just random. There's another coaster. There's my Star Wars coaster. I have 2 coasters on my desk. Sometimes I have my cafetiere on my desk, so I need my cafetiere and one for my actual cup of coffee. This one was probably a present from my mom for Christmas, and oh, it came with a Star Wars mug actually, which I did in storage as well. I don't tend to use that one. But I like this one. It's colourful. It has the characters from allergy, so it's nice. Okay, this is new. I have a new thing. This is Protein Works Whey Protein. It's a chocolate flavoured one. I had a bad experience with a protein company that I normally use, and so I switched to these guys, and the delivery was much smoother, much faster, and I thought I'd try them out. I normally get a bigger one. I'd normally get like a 2 kilogram one, and I haven't even tried this yet or opened it. Again, it's chocolate flavoured, so I'm hoping it's good. I quite like the black packaging. It's quite stylish, really. So yeah, that's Protein Works. Protein. This is my Kenzo wash bag, which actually came with another Kenzo fragrance. I have Kenzo Pour Homme Eau de Parfum. But I love this wash bag. It's my main wash bag. It's so spacious. I could get so much stuff in it. I love that sound as well. Blue zipper and the Kenzo logo on there. Next, this is my desk hand sanitizer. This is from Marks and Spencer's. This don't actually like it. It was reduced, and maybe I know why, because it's very sticky. It's very sticky. I prefer like the clear ones that don't linger on your skin, but yeah, this is very sticky. But yeah, sometimes when I've been typing and I feel sweaty, and I like to just use it. I feel like it's a good idea. But I am getting through it, so at least it will last me a while. So yeah, it doesn't have. It says it's fragranced. It doesn't tell you what fragrance it is, but sticky is not a fragrance. It's just, yeah, it's a bit. I'm not even going to put that on because that's going to annoy me and probably get on everything else. So this is a clip I use for my photography. Hello. To clipping my green screen onto the beams, or the screen for when I'm doing backgrounds for my photography. I bought like a thing of different backgrounds, like black, white, and grey, and you can hang them up. And although they look a bit school photo-ish now, I don't know. I think the paper ones that roll down, that they have in professional studios, and if you've seen those, they're much better. So sounds nice though. It's not that exciting. This is my wallet. I'm not sure if I can show you anything inside. Okay, yeah, I can. Okay, so it's got a TFI Transport for Ireland Leap card. I don't live in Ireland, but this is like a sort of travel card that you can top up and go to. When you're around Ireland, I bought it when I was traveling around Ireland with my partner, and I topped it up because I was there for work actually a few months ago, and I just have like Boots points card and Marks and Spencer's points card and Holland and Barrett and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not going to show you anything else. Yeah, I tend to like keep on too many cards and coffee loyalty cards and stuff, and then it just becomes like a whole mess. So yeah, this is my cotton wool earbud cotton wool box, and there's only 4 of those left, 3 of those left. Wow. I try not to stick these in my ears, but when I've come out of the shower and they're wet, I just like to sort of dry them out. Especially I'm trying to like binge through a podcast and I need to stick my Bluetooth headphones back in quickly without getting them wet. Because I'm just obsessed with listening to podcasts and YouTube and ASMR. This is a weird Star Wars Tupperware type box, which when I was moving, headphones and earplugs, so it has a collection of headphones and earplugs from when you get headphones on the flight, on like long flights and stuff, and yeah, various earplugs, and yeah, places like recycle like e-waste as well, and I try to recycle because I think it's important. So, but yeah, I can't see myself using these anymore. So, but it's like it's Kylo Ren on there, and I was organising in my old place and put them in their own little box, which is cute. This is like a little timer for when you go on holiday and you plug it in and the lights go on and off. So I've never actually used this. It was in my old house. So. Maybe I'll give it a go one day. I don't know. And this is a little mini coffee tray, which I used to use, but I don't use anymore. I've had this. I think I bought this sort of before I went to university. And before I moved to university, I lived in the very top of a house, and so I needed a tray to bring if I wanted to bring up my coffee and a little snack, or even into the living room. But yeah, I don't tend to do that anymore. I tend to just try to use both my hands if I'm bringing coffee into the dining room, or whatever. Because yeah, my place isn't that big, so. But it's a nice design. I really like the design. Actually, I don't know where I got it. Maybe just from like a supermarket or a Wilkinson's or something like that, which like a sort of homeware store, but they went bust, unfortunately. This is just like a notepad, line notepad, which I use for my to-do lists. I bought some of these and then I forgot that I bought them and bought some more, so I have a big stock of these. I like to write paper to-do lists. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my autism, but I doing lists on my phone just doesn't do it for me. I have to write like a physical to-do list. Yeah, I have to do that like every day. Some days I forget, but yeah. This is my French bechamel, which is like a complete guide to conjugating, which I need to look at, but it's basically like, I don't know, it's not something you can read cover to cover really, but well, I mean you can, but it's more of a reference book, so it has like all the conjugations in there, so it's like an essential if you're learning French, seriously. So there's a random receipt in there for, oh maybe it's for when I went to France. There's a weird, maybe I was using it as a bookmark, so that's weird. Okay. That's a bechamel, yeah. It has that weird thing where the spine's upside down. No, that annoys me. That messes with my OCD. Alright, next, this was another present from my sister one Christmas. It's Star Wars, The Mandalorian gadget stickers. So, yeah, it's like stickers. And some of them are a bit too big to put on my phone, and I don't want to put them on my MacBook Pro because then you get all the sticky stuff, but yeah, they're very cool. Yeah, I really like the Mandalorian, that was great. But sometimes I've actually snipped around them so that they will fit on my phone. I think I have like a Mando helmet on my phone at the moment. They tend to get faded quite fast. But yeah, it's a cool little gadget sticker set there. This is a random copy of Empire magazine. I have a few ones which I've kept over the years. I think I might have just kept this for the cover actually because it's very colourful. It's Wonder Woman 1984. What reviews did it have? What big movies were being reviewed? What was the big movie out there? Oh, Lady and the Tramp live action. What? Completely forgot about that. The Platform. What? This is crazy. I don't know. Mind you, this was like during lockdown, so yeah, things have sort of been shaken up really. Yeah, interesting. But I like the cover anyway, so I used to collect all the Empire magazines and they were just too bulky, so I had to get rid of them. So next I have this funny foam sheet which I got from a art supply store when I was making my helmet for my Inosuke cosplay. It's like a foam sheet. inside of the helmet to like make a mould, and it worked. For some reason it worked. Yeah, I kind of followed some online tutorials, but yeah, this is my current wall calendar. I just finished the Olympics in Paris, but I have this beautiful Paris wall calendar, which my mum bought me for Christmas. It's beautiful, beautiful illustrations. You can see all of them on there. And currently, the current August one is the Arc de Triomphe, which is that one. So that's beautiful. I mean, every picture is stunning. So I have 5.5 more months of beautiful Paris pictures in my wall calendar. Let's just do a random one. So yeah, that's that one. That's got to be Champs-Élysées. So yeah. Okay. Alright, next, this is just like a wallet holder. Kind of has like a rough texture. I don't think you can see. I just keep all sorts of important documents in here, like my passports, yeah, important documents, things like that. It's just really useful to have. That is that. I'm running out of space again. I'm going on holiday soon, so I had to make sure my passport was in date, and I'm actually going to France, so I'm looking forward to testing my French soon, and hopefully I can do a video from there. Star Wars, this is the 12 Socks of Christmas. My mum actually bought me this for my birthday, which is in February. I don't know if she realised they were Christmas socks, but they are. So, and because Christmas had passed, I didn't wear them because I actually have quite a lot of normal socks and quite a lot of Christmas socks. I'm thinking I might just have to wear these year round because otherwise I'll never get through them. But they are really cool. Look at the designs. Those are really cool designs. People rarely notice the socks I'm wearing, but I have some cool like SpongeBob socks with is it Gary the Snail? From H&M. They have some cool designs. My partner got me some socks with her dogs on, printed on. The photographs of the dogs, which is so hilarious. But yeah, I need to start wearing these. But I mean, maybe I'll start wearing them in like September because it's nearly Christmas. This is my snake plant. It's really beautiful. I actually bought this. They came to my work. They had like a sort of plant sale at my work to encourage people to buy plants and nurture them. And this is my beautiful snake plant. And I've managed to keep it alive. I think I probably bought this. I probably had this about 5 or 6 years now. Yeah, and it's, you only have to water them every couple of weeks, but it's getting actually quite dry now, so I'm going to water it. And the leaves get quite dusty as well. But I'm scared to wipe them with a cloth in case brushing them with water is bad. I don't know if splashing them with water, but then what happens when it rains out in the wild? I mean, come on. But yeah, this does need water because it's very dry, so let me do some tapping as well. So. I love the colours, and they're supposed to be very good for you. They're supposed to purify the air, so... Okay, we're nearly there, so I'm going to do scratching on myself on my jeans. Just wearing my blue jeans from Primark today. I can't really tap on jeans. I've already tapped on a belt. Next, I'm going to, these are my bracelets. You can see them there. I'm wearing 5 today. of stone, but I don't know. I just like the colour. That one is, oh god, I don't know, I can't even remember what this was either, but I got it from like a New Age store. Again, I like the colour. It was some kind of precious stone that brings, healing and balance and that kind of thing. There's one from my fiance with our initials on there, and that's like a chakra bracelet with all different colours on there. So these are my bracelets. I'm always scared of stretching these though, so I have a couple that stretch eventually and they don't fit me anymore. It's really annoying. So that is my my bracelets. What have I need to look at what I've got next actually. Okay, so I've got another CD here. This is the soundtrack to the 1998 film Taxi, which I'm a huge fan of. It's a French film, not the American remake. And because I've had this ages again since I was at university, and it has a lot of French rappers on it. If you're into your French rap or you are French, you might know a lot of these. But yeah, it's Taxi, and the actual CD is really cool. It's like a kind of wheel hub with some cool photos in there. So. I really love the Taxi films. I have all of them except number 5 on DVD and Blu-ray. I heard that 5 was completely awful. I mean, they get increasingly bad, but 5 apparently was really bad and offensive and give that one a miss. But this might be like the first foreign French movie I saw in the cinema as well. I saw it when I was young, so but it's like an action movie, and it made me want to go to Marseille as well. Just the light in Marseille and the water, it looks amazing there. So. CDs are having a bit of a kind of like a renaissance now as well, but I don't have a CD player at the moment, but I just kept this because it's a kind of souvenir of something that I really love. Alright, next, this is a Blu-ray. This is my Outlander Seasons 1 and 2 Blu-ray set. My partner is a huge Outlander fan, huge. Obviously she tried to get me into this, and I actually listened to all of the books on Audible because they're very, very long, by Diana Gabaldon, and I really enjoyed them, and I don't have a lot of memory of kind of what happened, because I would sort of, I tend not to sort of, when I'm trying to get through something, sometimes I'm not concentrating properly, but I did find it very engaging when I was listening to them. It's been a few years now, and I think I got to I'm like halfway through season 2, before I had to move and put this in storage. So this is actually, season 1 is on 2 Blu-rays, and season 2 is on 1 Blu-ray, so it's interesting. I honestly can't remember where I got to, but I think I'm like partway through season 1 or partway through season 2, I can't remember. But obviously I think as it finished now, I want to watch them all. I know they're on Prime as well, so. So that's Outlander. I'll get the covers out for you. So that's the first one. It's such a cool covers actually. Is that the second one? Yeah. I That's very similar, actually. It is a different one, and that's the season 2 one, which is very interesting. The backwards. Oh, they are similar. Just let me show you the season 1 Blu-rays. So yeah, they're similar. This one has a. Are they identical? Oh no, it is slightly different. Slightly different. See, look at the hands reaching for her. To represent the different characters and times which are happening. Yeah, interesting. Okay. I never noticed that before. I just thought I'd pulled out the same one. Okay. Okay, next. We have, second to last one. I think we're on 199 now. It's going to do mic tapping. This is my Yeti mic. I tapped on the box when we started, but I don't think I tapped on the actual mic, so I'll do some scratching as well. I mean, I like the black, it's classic, but I do like those kind of like people that have different coloured ones. Like those kind of like rose pink ones and the silver ones, yeah. I'm sure some ASMR artists who have a lot of resource mix it up with their microphones. Interesting seeing different types of microphones as well in ASMR. Just relax. Okay guys, I think we're on the last one, number 200. I am going to tap on you, the camera. Okay. I was going to send my lighting haywire, but that is okay. Okay, that's 200 items. I think that I tapped and scratched on. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I just sent my lighting haywire. Let me just... What are you doing? Come on. There we go. Thank you so much for supporting me throughout these 200 videos. I honestly can't believe how much support you guys give me, and it means a lot to me. If you made it to the end of this video, send me, I don't think there's a 200 emoji, you can send me the 100 emoji if you got to the end. But if you fell asleep, I'll take that as a compliment as well. And yeah, maybe like the sooner you fell asleep, the better. So let me know if this helped you sleep, because that would make me very happy as well. Alright guys, happy 200, and here's to the next 100. I'm not sure I can manage 300 items, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So take good care of yourselves, relax, enjoy life, and I will see you soon for another ASMR.